Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon is a game that marks several returns for From Software. It's a return to the series that they built the majority of the foundation of their legacy off of, a return to a series that they've not touched since 2013, and a return to a genre that isn't anything remotely close to a Souls-like. I got to play through the entirety of the first chapter of AC6, and if initial impressions are anything to go off of, it's a return that's going to be triumphant. My experience with Souls-likes is vast, but my time with the Armored Core series is admittedly limited. I've played the first couple of missions of For Answer, but very little beyond that. Still, given that lack of experience, one of the things that stuck out to me when I first started playing Armored Core 6 was how easy it was to pick up and play. Your two arm weapons are mapped to the left and right triggers, your two shoulder weapons are mapped to the bumpers, X jumps, square does a quick dodge, clicking in the right stick changes your targeting mode to lock on, and clicking in the left stick engages your assault boost that basically acts like a sprint. If you've played a third-person shooter before, Armored Core 6 should feel very familiar, albeit much heavier and more boosty. This is fortunate because, in typical FromSoft fashion, Armored Core 6 put my skills to the test right out of the gate. The first boss fight against an AH-12HC helicopter was a real sink-or-swim moment, one that demanded I use every tool at my disposal, from my rifle, to my energy sword, to my missiles, to my quick dodges, to my assault boost, and my ability to manage my energy output properly so I didn't find myself unable to dodge the boss's barrage of missiles. It was also a great introduction to the new stagger system, which encourages you to push the action and be aggressive in order to build a stagger meter that will briefly stun a large enemy once it's full, making every shot against them while staggered a direct hit that deals much more damage. Armored Core 6 maintains the mission structure of previous games, with every chapter coming with its own collection of main missions that progress the story, and side missions that provide you with an opportunity to earn some extra cash to spend on upgrading your mech. Both mission varieties impress me. The side missions offer up a wide variety of objectives that force me to take different combat approaches each time, like a mission that required me to destroy a series of transport helicopters in a limited amount of time, while also desperately trying to avoid a high-powered enemy AC that was trained to kill me on sight. The main missions, on the other hand, were lengthy, multi-part engagements that were almost always punctuated by a memorable boss fight. As an example, let me tell you about this Strider mission that I've been dying to talk about. It began with me on the surface of Rubicon in the middle of a dust storm with the mission objective of defeating a Strider. Now, I don't know what a Strider is, so I just move forward and start to see way off in the distance the silhouette of what almost looks like a giant oil platform structure. As I move towards it, fighting some weak enemies along the way, all of a sudden I'm shot by a giant laser coming from the direction of that giant structure. A bit frazzled, I look a bit closer and realize, yeah, that's not an oil platform. That giant 40-story tall structure is the Strider that I'm being paid to destroy. What follows is an incredible sequence where I have to methodically make my way to the top of the Strider by first taking out its legs, destroying some generators, and hopping all across its side, until eventually I'm in a boss battle with that eye that's been continuously making my life a living hell with its giant laser. After finally bringing it down, I've got to do a dramatic leap to avoid getting caught up in the explosion, and can turn around to watch my handiwork as the mechanized giant crumples to the ground. This moment sold me on Armored Core 6. It was also the moment I decided that this was a series I needed to dust off my PS3 for, and at least go back and play the 4th and 5th gen versions of. In another mission, appropriately titled Operation Wall Climber, I was presented with a wide-open combat arena featuring a giant wall lined with damaging turrets that made any straightforward frontal approach ill-advised, to say the least. Half of the challenge of getting through the level was charting the right path forward and weaving through cannon shots until I finally made it to the wall. And then I could hop up and systematically take out each of the turrets before dealing with the rest of the fight down below. And this mission really exemplifies what I'm most excited about for Armored Core 6. It's a game with an open-ended combat design that truly allows you to come up with your own solutions to the problems a mission's design lays out. Weaving through cannon fire and making my way up the wall was the solution that I arrived at, but I also could have equipped a long-range rifle and tried to take out the turrets from a distance. Other players will likely come up with their own solutions based on how they equip their mech. Even in just Chapter 1, there was already a ton of flexibility in how to approach a given combat scenario. And given the fact that there will be more weapons and parts unlocked later on, I'm very excited to see what else From Software has in store as the player's toolbox increases as the game progresses. My demo ended with an exhilarating boss fight against an enemy mech that did the classic mecha anime thing of spamming literally hundreds of heat-seeking missiles at once. This was a fight that took many attempts, with me trying out numerous different build types before arriving at a double rocket launcher build that got me the damage I needed to just barely bring him down before he finished me off. Armored Core 6 feels like a new beginning for this storied franchise, one that's benefited from the success and experience gained from Software's other titles, but one that is still true to the original vision of the series. I can't wait to see what lies beyond Chapter 1 when Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon releases on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC on August 25th.
You must be Raven. One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds.
Seems we have another nightmare on our hands.
Come on!
Come on!
Step right up! Everything's sustainable already!
Everything is nearly dead!
Wake up when you still have the chance! Make your identity!
Be who you wanna be!
No more monotony!
Come and belong with me!
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here.
Bombs away!
Step on up!
Here comes the finale.
Playing Pikmin has always felt like a warm hug, and I'm delighted to report that nothing in that regard has changed in Pikmin 4. During the hour I spent roaming around in story mode, delegating tasks to my little leaf-headed guys, as well as my new sidekick, a very cute two-legged bug-eyed canine fluffball named Ochi, I constantly had to remind myself to stay on task. The lure of scrounging around every little nook and cranny of the map was extremely tempting, but focus I must, because as the newest recruit of the Rescue Corps, my crash-landed crewmates and civilian castaways were splayed out, waiting for me to save them. Once again, I landed in a forest area called Sun-Speckled Terrace with my red Pikmin waiting to be extracted from the onion, ready to be tossed around and respond to my every command and whistle. This time, though, I was also greeted by my new buddy, Ochi. This alien pup has tons of handy uses. It can bash through sturdy objects the Pikmin can't, drag back heavy things all on its lonesome, and follow the scent trails of stranded crew members, treasures, and ore that can eventually be used as the material for item crafting and equipment upgrades once you locate your missing lab rat comrade. In Pikmin 4, players aren't relegated to searching the surface level and exploring in the daytime. Nighttime expeditions to find new glow Pikmin are now available, as seen in the gameplay trailer unveiled during the recent Nintendo Direct, although I didn't get to try that out during my hands-on demo. Additionally, you can drive into manhole-covered pipes that lead to subterranean levels where time moves more slowly than it does up above. Not that I needed to be clock watching. Like Pikmin 2 and 3, Pikmin 4 ditches the strict 30-day time limit to assemble pieces and do recon for your team in favor of an open-ended time frame that encourages exploration of the map and mastering Dandori, the technique of planning ahead. Pikmin 4's caverns are where I unearthed more types of Pikmin, including the electric-eared yellow Pikmin and the brand new chunky ice Pikmin that can freeze enemies, giving Ochi a clean target to bash into for massive damage. Down in those depths, I also found a couple of my crewmates and had my Pikmin drag them back to safety, which would unlock their highly useful and specialized skill sets the next day. Like Tears of the Kingdom, these extra layers of playable levels, oh yes, some pipes have more pipes within, provide a whole different aesthetic experience on a large layout while remaining true to the game's ultimate mission. With all of the glimmering treasures poking out of corners, I desperately wished I had more time to scratch my completionist itch and demist every piece of the map and strip mine the area for all it's worth. Once you're finished grinding underground, you'll find an air vent to blast you up to the surface with all your Pikmin in tow. Nightfall still looms, however, and you'd better make sure all your little guys are at attention by the time the 10-second clock counts down, lest they be lost to the dangers of the night. In the morning of day 2, I landed back in Sun-Speckled Terrace to find that Ochi had practically doubled in size overnight and was now big enough to ride on like a horse. One of my crewmates explained that I can train Ochi to improve his utility, like making his bashes stronger and increasing his health gauge. Another of my rescued cohorts gave me the ability to craft items, including treats for Ochi and things like a shock-resistant collar. My solo time ended shortly after these discoveries, but it certainly highlighted some of the potential that's awaiting in Pikmin 4, especially with a new galumphing pal at your side. I also spent time with the competitive Dandori battle mode. Here, players on opposite sides of a tiny map go head-to-head with Ochi and an equal number of Pikmin in collecting treasures and sneaking bombs underneath your opponent's ship to blow up their cache in a timed match. I personally found it too chaotic, but that can probably be chalked up to a rustiness in my Dandori skills. I much prefer the cozy adventure of pulling up Pikmin and cruising around on Ochi until my brain feels smooth in the best possible way. For more on Nintendo's upcoming releases, check out the announcement trailer for Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and for everything else in the world of gaming, stick with IGN.
ちょっと運転させてくれよ。
おやめなさい王子、こんな人間の機械。
いいぞ、やってみるか。
いいのか。
What do you get with a talking ghost ship staffed by a quirky found family of zombies and run by a literal skeleton crew? That sounds like a setup for a Guybrush Threepwood zinger, but it's actually the good guys in Shadow Gambit, the Cursed Crew. This outstanding stealth tactics game has you managing teams of magic-infused undead pirates on their mission to find a lost treasure, serve justice, fulfill their last regrets, and outwit the skeletal monkey that terrorizes their ship.
You bearded squirrel.
Developers Me have delivered a sense of humor that drives the plot, wonderful visual and level design, and a cast of ne'er-do-wells diverse in both abilities and function.
We're all in.
All of that means Shadow Gambit: The Cursed Crew sets sail as perhaps the finest stealth tactics game ever made, charting a course for the genre's future that's brighter than ever. Controlling a team of 3 pirates in real time, your job is to fulfill a few stealthy mission objectives on island maps thick with enemies, civilians, and set-piece features. Every one of the 8 different islands is an example of the diorama-type design that Me has become known for from Desperados 3 and its Shadow Tactics games. These moving tapestries aren't just pretty scenery, but stealth puzzles for you to solve, and ingenious knots of patrol routes and stationary guards to tactically unravel. It's also by far the most accessible game I've ever played in this genre, with varied mission times allowing shorter play sessions and a lot of easily tweaked difficulty settings. On a basic level, Shadow Gambit follows in the footsteps of the Commandos games. You maneuver your hand-picked crew around, using their powers to evade, outwit, and take down guards before, often hilariously, hiding their bodies in convenient bushes and the like. It's not fully real-time, in that you can also use shadow mode to pause, give an order to each of your crew, and then unpause to execute those commands simultaneously. You do all that in service of your mission in the Lost Caribbean, a magical island chain in an alternate version of our own world's golden age of piracy. This is a strange place, one where the dead rest uneasy and some return to life as undead cursed, and are inevitably forced into a life of piracy. That might make it seem like you're the bad guys, but trust me, the Inquisition that's chasing you are zealous jerks. Take as evidence that non-violent civilians are perfectly happy to watch your rotting crew murdering the Inquisitors and never once snitch on you for it.
Wait, we're on your side.
It's a setting tailor-made for rip-roaring, high-seas adventure, which is just what Shadow Gambit provides. The frame of the story is simple. You're on a quest to revive the legendary ghost ship Red Marley. But the tales told within it and the characters that act it out are delightful. I was a bit lost in the world's details at first, but after plowing ahead for a while, I found a lot of delight in the vicious and decidedly unhinged Inquisitor villain, as well as the pirate mythology and deeply strange world building Shadow Gambit kept throwing at me deep into the 25-ish hour campaign. Even within the campaign, each island is a place you visit more than once, and they're intricate enough to justify that. Take Angler's Bay, a ramshackle town built on an island where a massive magical leviathan was drawn onto land and slain. The level itself has distinct areas you learn to love or avoid, and those are miniature challenges in and of themselves. The graveyard is one, the open sight lines of the docks another, and the dense multi-level slums a third. Know your mission is going to go to the slums? You'll want one that's good at moving up and down the rooftops. The docks? Bring a crew that can swim.
Move like water.
It's telling that the only real flaw in Shadow Gambit I feel compelled to call out is where it could have reached further but didn't. For example, some levels change depending on the mission, and every map has a daytime and nighttime version that play differently. Strategies like putting out a torch obviously don't work during the day. Despite that, I did find myself wanting slightly more dynamic responses from the enemies. I'm not even talking about something on the level of IOI's Hitman series, but it'd be nice if the enemy deployed extra patrols or was just a bit more cautious after finding dead bodies around. The tools available to you while you play are a remarkable feat of design that make it difficult to go back to any other stealth tactics game. You can quickly and easily highlight interactables and guards with a single button. You can see the view cone of any given guard, which is easily understandable as either striped for partial vision or filled for full sight. The most useful of all is the ability to tell exactly who can see a given location or character, drawing a yellow line between their eyes and the spot in question. I never felt like I didn't have the information I needed to make a plan, and that's an empowering sensation that's at the heart of a good stealth tactics experience. You may not have the feeling of really being there as the mission goes down as you might in a first or third person game, but you're still planning and executing the heists, assassinations, and intelligence gathering. It's a mastermind simulator, one that creates the illusion of being an incredibly clever planner even when you mess up so badly you've got to reload a save and try again. Part of that's down to the fact that quick saving and reloading is an in-universe power that characters comment on.
We can start from here again.
Incorporating save scumming into the game design pays dividends in the moment-to-moment play because even when I had a few moments where I forgot to save for a while and had to redo a big chunk of a level, the sheer options available to tackle a scenario make replaying them a lot less repetitious than it can be in other games. The 8 characters are each uniquely designed and delightfully voice acted.
I thought you'd never ask.
Everybody has their own storyline, both in the form of a mission or 3 and in goofy side stories aboard the Red Marley itself that take place between other missions. I was a pretty big fan of those, working as they did to flesh out the crew, the ship, and the personalities behind each pirate.
Yeah, I know. The turtles always have it better than you do.
Just as importantly, every one of them behaves slightly differently, from attack speed to whether or not they can swim or climb, and they each have 2 unique abilities from the start and are later bolstered by an unlockable upgrade or third power. For instance, our navigator Afia has the power to blink teleport and freeze guards in time. Ship's Dr. Suladi's botanical prowess lets her sprout instant cover, and the noble Pincus von Presswald can use ghostly possession to take control of an enemy. My favorite, though, is Mr. John Mercury, the ship's carpenter.
Aye.
He's a jolly lad who loves to sing, drink, hang out with his fish Sir Reginald, and do otherwise righteously piratical stuff. He's also able to sink into a nether dimension and drag enemies down with him. A handy power, especially when Sir Reginald pops out to distract baddies for you. Also up there is Gael, the Red Marley's master of cannons, whose magical gun can suck up and launch other characters, good or bad. She's a great example of where Shadow Gambit encourages you to use its variety of strange powers to break its scenarios. Gael can just shoot people up walls, skipping entire chunks of levels, or bypassing the puzzle around taking down a guard on a tower. Her cannon-based melee attack upgrade is also the source of one of the funniest single animations I've seen in a video game.
I hope you don't struggle with confined spaces.
In a further brilliant move emphasizing character variety, Shadow Gambit has a system to ensure you don't get too comfortable with any given crew composition. Each mission earns points towards new upgrades, and the longer a crew member has been out of rotation, the more bonus points you get when you finally cash it in and bring them on a job. The end of the story, let me be clear, isn't the end of the fun. After you beat the campaign proper, you're able to keep going to replay missions and finish skipped side quests, as well as reveal a full list of all the hidden achievements and challenges to hunt down in missions. I enjoyed all that so much that I've spent another 10 hours just fooling around in missions I'd previously done to try out challenges and alternate paths. Always the mark of a good stealth game. And I'm definitely going back for more challenges and unlocks. Shadow Gambit: The Cursed Crew is a peak example of the stealth tactics genre from a studio that is clearly mastering its craft. Its mission structure is spread across excellently entertaining levels with rich detail to find and master, while characters shine with voice performances, endearing humor, and colorful art that both delight and impress. With innumerable ways to approach its levels and an extremely smart integration of the practice of saving and reloading into the world's fiction, it's firing on all cylinders in all categories, except perhaps enemy AI. Frankly, I don't know anyone I wouldn't recommend it to.
Not too shabby.
For more, check out our reviews of Pikmin 4 and Jagged Alliance 3. And for everything else, stick with IGN.
Peggy 7.
Watch out! It's going to spurt!
Stay on the ground.
Peggy 3.
Driven from our homes by the toxic spores, we kept wandering, looking for shelter. But not in our wildest dreams did we imagine what we would find. After all this time, we were given an opportunity. Together we will cross this vast poison wasteland. In search of a place yet untainted. Using everything we can find. To build a society that can protect and provide for all of us. Human and animal alike.
Of all the dwarves, I am stuck here with you.
Likewise, Ragnar. Likewise. But let's make it our home, then. Let's put your skills to the test, Ragnar.
More islands. As far as the dragon eye can see.
And one of them will be our next stop.
True. Look out!
Monsters. Don't worry. I've got it.
Oh, it's not the monsters. I think there is something much worse here.
The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has somehow outdone its predecessor in terms of open world exploration, organic discovery, and freeform gameplay, resulting in a modern masterpiece with hundreds of secrets to discover. Over 2 months since the Zelda sequel's launch, players across the internet have found dozens of gameplay secrets, smart design elements, and cute details that make Tears of the Kingdom a game for the ages. Here are 60 details we love in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, many thanks to the players on the IGN Guides team and fans across social media for discovering many of these fun nuggets. If you fuse a rock to any one of your weapons, you never have to complete a Korok missing rock puzzle the right way ever again. Just slam your weapon into the missing space or drop your weapon and use Ultra Hand to move it to the right spot. Puzzle solved. If you do want to actually find the missing rock, did you know that the gap in the rock circle usually points in the direction of the missing rock? While you can't access your stockpile of Zonai devices while inside a shrine, you do get to bring all of your weapons and shields in with you. So if you're having a particularly tough time advancing through a puzzle, you can leave the shrine and fuse whatever you want to your inventory. Usually bringing in a bunch of rocket shields into a shrine can help. Fusing bomb flowers to your shield is a great way to get an explosive jump into the air when you start to shield surf. Do you ever see those explosive crates and barrels sitting around in bokoblin camps? Fuse them to spears to get a great long-range javelin explosive. Addison's not the only one who can be a walking advertisement for Hudson Construction. In Terrytown, you can fuse one of the President Hudson signs to your shield to create your own personal billboard. Similarly, you can fuse Riju's sand seal plushies that you find in her room in Gerudo Town. Defeating Wizrobes in Tears of the Kingdom nets you their weapon, which is usually a magic rod with either a ruby, sapphire, or topaz attached. Some Raru's Blessing Shrines also have magic rods with star fragments attached. These are valuable resources for selling and upgrading armor, so you can take them to Terrytown to separate the fused material from the weapon. You can ascend through a normal stone talus if you find just the right angle. That's probably not a fun time for Link, or the talus, and you can use Recall when it throws its arm at you too. Ultra Hand and Recall work together in a really smart way. To create an elevator for yourself, move a platform up and down with Ultra Hand, then stand on it and use Recall and watch as the platform takes Link on the exact path you just created. If you're ever stumped on how to cross a really long gap, just glue together as many logs as you can to make a bridge. It's pretty remarkable that the game doesn't break when you do this. The low gravity sections on the Sky Islands puts a lot of fun twists on the Tears of the Kingdom established physics system. The next time you're up there, fuse a spring to your shield, initiate a shield surf, and just see how high you can fly. Tears of the Kingdom becomes Tony Hawk Pro Skater when you shield surf on one of the many grind rails found in shrines and on the Sky Islands. Auto build can be used for farming apples and other materials. Just glue a ton of apples together once, save it as a favorite, and head to an orchard. As you walk around the orchard with auto build activated, watch as all the apples are brought to you instantly. Sometimes you'll come across pre-made Ultra Hand creations the developer left for you to try. If you want to save these as a favorite for yourself, just make one adjustment, like removing or reattaching a battery, and you'll be able to save the creation as if Link built it with his own two hands. Shield surfing gets even better when you fuse a cart or a sled to your shield. Surprisingly, it seems the most durable and fastest material for shield surfing is frozen meat. You can get great speed and distance when you fuse a frozen chunk of meat, which you can freeze yourself with an ice fruit. One of the other best fusions in the game is the beehive, which sends swarms of angry bees at your enemies when you swing your sword. When using the paraglider, don't forget that you can still access your material inventory. Drop a bright bloom seed to light up your landing spot when diving into a chasm, drop a bomb flower when gliding over an enemy camp, or save yourself from falling with a new wing when yours expires in the sky. Using Yonobo's Sage ability or rock hammers when mining through some of the denser caves can get exhausting. Instead, just activate a Zonai cannon and grab it with Ultra Hand, or fuse it with your shield to let technology do the work for you. I love how points of interest are more visible in Tears than they were in Breath of the Wild. Towers have spotlights that turn off once they're activated, incomplete shrines have a green swirl around them, and memories are located on the enormous geoglyphs in Hyrule. It's a huge quality of life improvement that deserves to be pointed out. If you're exploring the depths and want to see what's above you on land, you can switch which minimap is displayed by selecting it on the pause menu and backing out. The 120 shrines on Hyrule's surface are directly above the 120 light routes in Hyrule's depths, so if you're looking for either one, just check your other map, and the name of each light route is the shrine's name backwards. The Depths is truly Hyrule's dark world mirror, and not just because it's dark. Mines are directly below Hyrule's towns, bodies of water on the surface are impassable walls in the depths, goddess statues line up with the bargainer statues, and a lot more. The Light Dragon has essential materials for upgrading the champion's leathers, but it can be hard to find. Here's a tip. Its path around the entirety of Hyrule follows the Tears locations on the geoglyphs. It flies clockwise from one geoglyph to the next, making it pretty easy to find. You can follow these bloopy bunnies into nearby caves, making bubble frog farming much easier. Once you've found all the treasures in a shrine, a chest icon will appear next to it on the map. Completionists, rejoice! There's dialogue for seemingly any scenario, no matter what order you complete quests in. For example, if you find the end goal of a side quest before even unlocking the side quest, the game is prepared with a separate branch of dialogue. NPCs that you rescue will remember your good deed later on in the overworld and may even have stuff to sell you. NPCs react to the weather and time of day. For example, Pen once apologized to me for making me come to work while it was pouring rain, and stable owners are always surprised at how late I'm awake. If you try and bring the stable trotters a different direction than the fairy fountain, they'll turn back. Oh, and don't set their stagecoach on fire either. They don't like that. NPCs will react to your different outfits, or lack thereof, if you're wearing underwear. You can sniff out members of the Yiga clan by talking to suspicious NPCs while wearing the Yiga clan outfit. They'll tell you to take off the outfit, saying that we should lie low when in public. Important places from Breath of the Wild have cool little Easter eggs in Tears of the Kingdom. For example, you can go to the Shrine of Resurrection to get an auto-build schematic. Go to Link's house in Hateno Village to discover that Zelda moved in. And you can get a big hint as to where the champion's leathers are located. And the Temple of Time on the Great Plateau holds a nostalgic nod to one of Breath of the Wild's most memorable moments, getting the paraglider. Once you've completed the mayoral election questline in Hateno Village, CC will put Link's Hylian hood down if you ask. Now that's what he looks like on the box art. Fashionista CC shares design similarities with another stylish Zelda character, Madame Couture, the boutique owner from The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes. King Rauru is a nod to Ocarina of Time, where the Sage of Light's name is also Rauru. You can get Ganondorf's horse in Tears of the Kingdom on the coast just southeast of Hateno Village. Just like in Breath of the Wild, you can trick an enemy into picking up a weapon. Just disarm them with electricity, swipe their weapon off the ground, and drop the new weapon you want them to pick up. Make them pick up a weapon with a Zonai time bomb attached for explosive results. Sometimes you can cause a battle between two different enemy types, like a band of bokoblins and a group of Zonai constructs. By wearing the bokoblin mask, you can blend in with groups of the enemies. Drop an apple to give a bokoblin a snack before sneaking around his back and taking him out. When a flux construct is high above you, use recall on one of the blocks it fires at Link to take a joyride up to the weak spot. Use Ultra Hand to remove a Flux Construct's hands and feet so it can't stomp you or slam you anymore. Use Recall on a rock like Like's boulder or Octorok's projectile to send a crushing blow back the enemy's way. Need to farm some Lionel materials? You can find the enemies waiting in the depths directly underneath the surface's stables. Throw a dazzle fruit at the skeletons that appear at night to destroy them instantly. When fighting Colgera, the boss from the Wind Temple, you can skydive straight through its weak point to deal massive damage. Hinoxes have some of the most fun reactions. Repeatedly shooting them in the eye with an arrow causes them to hold their hand up to protect their eye, and you can burn off their wooden shin guards to get a rise out of them as well. When it's raining in Hyrule, the waterfalls from some of the Sky Islands near Zoro's domain fall even further to the surface, giving you an easy way to get up to the Sky Islands. If you land in the water without any stamina, Link gets a last-minute burst of energy to give you a final chance to get to shore. Link shivers when it's unbearably cold and sweats when it's hot. In hot areas like Gerudo Desert, it's cooler in the shade than when you're in direct sunlight. There are select Hudson signs where you can use your horse to keep the president standing. How did Addison not think of that? You can fish easily with a shock fruit or bomb flower. Throw either material into the water and collect all the freshly cooked fish. Just like in Breath of the Wild, the game over screen color changes depending on how Link died. If Link drowns or is frozen, the text is blue. If he's electrocuted, the text is yellow, and so on. If you hold ZL when taking selfies with the camera, you can unlock some extra epic poses for Link. How about taking a break? You can make a simple campfire to rest at with a piece of wood and a fire fruit. Breath of the Wild was designed originally for the Wii U, and the Sheikah Slate resembled a Wii U gamepad. Tears of the Kingdom was designed for Nintendo Switch, and the Purapad has undergone a redesign to represent Nintendo's hybrid console. And those were just some of the incredible details in Tears of the Kingdom, and players will surely uncover more for years to come. So for everything else Legend of Zelda, stay tuned to IGN.
We're at Gamescom merch area powered by Mini, and we're gonna go shopping.
Yeah, we're ready to spend some money and buy some stuff that we can give the crowd at the Gamescom Award.
Wait, no, but we get to keep. We're buying stuff like you and me. We're gonna split.
We'll buy that,
Okay.
and then we throw it to the crowd at the award. We'll keep it. Yeah, we'll definitely keep it.
Yes, awesome. All right. Well, do you want to go shopping right now?
Yeah, who's paying?
IGN is paying. We don't have to pay for anything.
Let's go. Let's go. Some Disney lower can of cards to throw into the crowd at the Gamescom Awards. Get people hyped.
Okay.
Let's get the big one. Yeah.
The time is now, Mr. Man. Yeah, dude, let's go.
Yeah, we'll get this one.
Yeah, we'll get these two. Yeah. I think we need hats.
Everybody loves hats. And they're easier to throw.
Frisbee style.
And if you land one on someone's head in the crowd, 100 points.
Yeah, 100 points. That's a crit. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Maybe next year.
Yeah. We're at the Activision booth, the official Activision merch booth, and now I'm going to shamelessly plug the IGN store because we have an exclusive Diablo 4 Rock Love jewelry collection, which are like cool little necklaces and earrings that you can only get at the IGN store, and they're officially licensed and they're super cool. I don't wear jewelry,
but I'll start today.
But now we should see what they have here.
Let's see.
Let's do it. Look, this is what we're getting.
What is that?
It's tiny little Nintendo figures.
Oh my god, they're so small.
I know, I love them. They're so little.
Oh, look at the Yoshi.
Oh.
It's so
and a
cute.
little Bob, a little Princess Peach.
Okay, all of
and
them.
a little Link. Yeah, we're getting them all. All the bitte. That is a good price for a Snorlax Squishmallow, actually.
Grab it. So done.
We did it. We shop till we drop.
I did drop
Here,
indeed.
Take this little fella.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
The merch area powered by Mini at Gamescom is absolutely legit. We have so much stuff. We are now completely ready for the award show.
Oh my god, the award show.
Day 3 of Gamescom Studio is here. Today, it's the Gamescom Awards Show. It's the biggest gaming event in the world, and today we'll be celebrating the biggest and best the show has to offer, like the best PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo games of the show, the best of the show floor, and tons more. So kick back, get comfy, and prepare yourself because the Gamescom Awards Show kicks off right now on Gamescom Studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you are looking at is IGN's own Seth Macy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hi, Seth. Yeah, we're talking about you.
Hot merch out there into the crowd that has gathered to bear witness to the Gamescom Awards 2023.
I think he needs to throw the Fall Guys squishy. Mario.
Believe it or not, the young man in yellow is Corrado, actually the head of IGN's video team.
Ooh, are they going to throw?
Here
Brian, how does it make you feel to see this Italian man getting manhandled like this?
You know what? It's story of my life out there, so
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. Mario's done this move 1,000 times, so he's okay. Wow! Okay. There we go. Good start to the show. Mario seems to have survived. He's got a lot of extra lives, so we're happy.
Hello and welcome to the 2023 Gamescom Awards Show live on IGN. I'm Damon Hatfield. I'm joined by Stella Chung and Brian Altano.
Hi.
Hello.
Gamescom, man. This is going to be great.
Yes, there are tons of awesome games at Gamescom this year, and today we're celebrating the best of the best. It's not just games either. We'll also be announcing the best booth and giving out the Gamescom Heart of Gaming Award.
Now, Gamescom Studio is powered by IGN, and we'll be announcing the winners on the stage, but the winners themselves are determined by both an expert jury of professionals from across the games industry and also you, the gaming community. The jury carefully curated the nominees.
We'll be chatting with all the award recipients in here, but the actual honor of announcing who's taking home a trophy, that's all happening on the stage, along with a lot of other exciting stuff. Seb, Leone, what the heck is going on out there?
It's Gamescom Award time!
Woo!
You look super cute. Everyone looks super cute. I got my diamonds. I got my t-shirt. I cannot wait to hear all the nominees and the winners. Are you excited, Leo?
I am so excited. Yesterday we went out and we bought all of the merch just to throw it out here. And of course we have all the awards ready. We can't wait to present them. And we want you to stay tuned.
Back to you guys.
All right.
Well, it looks like absolute chaos out there in the best way possible. Speaking of looks, our first award celebrates the best visuals at Gamescom. The games in this category are characterized by outstanding graphics, aesthetic design, and impressive visual effects. Let's check in with the stage to find out the nominees.
The first category for Gamescom Awards 2023, it's Best Visuals. Best Visuals. Leonie, how important are Best Visuals to you?
Best visuals are very important for me because I have eyes, and it's very important that a game looks pretty and feels nice. It adds a lot to the experience.
Let's talk about the nominees. Nominee number 1 is Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Nominee number 2 is Black Myth Wukong. Number 3 is Rika. Number 4 is Sandland. And last but not least, number 5, The Many Pieces of Mr. Chu.
Wow, 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 wow. Those are
Leo.
impressive nominees.
Let's announce the winner, shall we?
Will. The winner for the Gamescom Award 2023 for Best Visuals is Black Myth Wukong!
Yay!
We will accept the award on their behalf because they're out there at the booth right now doing their most.
Back to you guys.
Congrats to Black Myth Wukong. Unfortunately, the developers at Game Science were unable to be on the show to accept their award, but their game looks awesome, and we're super happy for them. So, Black Myth Wukong was announced back at Gamescom 2020. It's a Souls-like, loosely based on the ancient Chinese novel Journey to the West.
Yeah.
Very impressive new trailer was shown at Opening Night Live this week, which showed off a lot of combat against giant, creepy monsters. It's currently set for a summer 2024 launch. How excited are we for this one?
Oh my god. This game looks awesome. The creature design especially is my favorite part. The fact that the trailer opens up with someone playing guitar and then
but no head.
And they just have no head.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. You just got that weird deli ham sticking out at the
Ew,
top. Yeah, it's
dude.
beautiful. Yeah, I said we're a deli ham on an award show. We can do it. But yeah, once you get into the combat and the flow and everything like that, I really love how creative and unique they got with the creature design here. In terms of visuals, like, look at this. This is a stunning video game. Clearly, we've made it to the point in this video game generation where things are just starting to really cook and look awesome.
Yeah, we're coming up on a piece in this trailer here where we get to see this coolest looking tiger ever. And right there he is, getting his strawberry jam up in there. I absolutely love the designs here. They are so cool. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game.
Yeah, it's just a stunning looking game. It's beautiful.
Running on Unreal Engine 5. So
yeah.
Appropriate that it would win Best Visuals here at Gamescom.
Look at these sandstorms, this big bug you're fighting.
I know. The parry system looks really cool, too.
Feathers flying everywhere.
Oh, there's more jam.
They really keep going back to that, like, jam pool.
I know.
You know, it must be delicious in there.
Do you feel like this is, in the realm of Souls-like, what sort of vibes are you getting from this one, Brian? Do you think this is more Elden Ring or more Bloodborne?
I feel like in terms of movement, it feels a little bit more Bloodborne to me. Like, it's quicker, right? You've got less of a heavy thing here. Look at that dash, right? That roll. Like, all of that maneuverability, all that sort of like energy to this game is really picking up for me. It's less of the kind of weightier, clunkier Souls-like. Look, we even got a little bullet hell right there. It's so cool.
Yeah, this boss specifically reminds me of like Bloodborne-esque, but everything else, the snappiness, definitely reminds me of Sekiro and like how you have the grapple, you're about to move around so quickly, and big hit
that
there.
just looks like the most satisfying game. I cannot wait to do that. I want to hit people in the head.
All right, that looks awesome. Black Myth Wukong, congrats again. Up next, we'll be announcing the Gamescom Award winners for Best Audio and Gameplay. But first, we've got a brand new trailer for a gorgeous-looking new game called The Time I Have Left. Let's take a look.
When they're about to throw this Diablo thing, and oh my goodness, there he is.
A little bit of a...
Wow. Wow.
That box traveled so far back
there.
there.
It did. It basically crowd surfed all the way to the back of the crowd there. That was awesome.
All right, welcome back. You just saw a new trailer for The Time I Have Left. The Gamescom Award Show is only just getting started. We still have awards for the best Nintendo game, best PlayStation game, Xbox game, and so much more. And we're giving out prizes to our wonderful crowd out there.
We are.
Now let's hear about our next award, Best Audio. Games in this category demonstrate outstanding achievements in sound design, including sound effects, dialogue, and musical composition. Let's go to the stage for the nominees.
Leone,
Exactly.
read them out. Let's go.
The nominees for Best Audios are Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Headbangers, Rhythm Royale, Rekka, Savant Ascent Remix, or The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, that's a strong one. Last but not least. Should we read the winner?
Do you
Should
want
we
to know
read the
who's
winner?
the winner?
Yeah, we were going to read the winner. Oh, it's going to bring tears to my eyes. The winner for Best Audio is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Accepting the award on behalf of Nintendo is me. I'm going to accept the award. Thank you very much. Back to you guys.
All right. Congrats to Nintendo on winning this prestigious award. Obviously, we're pretty big fans of Tears of the Kingdom here at IGN. We gave it a 10 out of 10, and we described its soundtrack as consistently incredible. Not only is the music epic, but there are all sorts of nice little touches, like when Link hums classic Zelda tunes while he's cooking.
Oh my god, it's just the best.
The music is
so
so good.
cute.
Yes.
Yes, I also love how you'll just be walking through the plains and all of a sudden you hear this beautiful piano ballad.
Yeah.
And you're just, it sounds like I'm in a ballet. And like, oh, Linkily goes across the meadow and, you know, frolics. And you're just like, oh yeah, I should be frolicking right now.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want to know how hard it is to get audio right, I mean, our mics even cut out doing that segment. That's how exciting the whole thing was. This game's soundtrack, I remember when we first found out that this was a game that was being made, we got little kind of teases about it here and there, and then we got that first reveal trailer, and then we got that big kind of like long gameplay trailer, and I was like, oh, the music feels familiar. You know, we know a lot of this stuff already from Breath of the Wild, but the more we played the game, the more the music kind of swelled, and it showed how unique and how different things were this time around.
Yeah.
And without spoiling anything, there are key moments in the game where music really kicks in.
Yep.
And yeah, it brings a tear to my eye. It really does.
Oh, I like what you did
Thank
there.
you.
That's
Thank
very
you.
cute.
I stole it from Seb on the stage.
I know
out
you
there.
did, but
I know.
it's fine.
I used my master hand and grabbed it.
Okay.
There's so much great music in the game, but like Breath of the Wild, it's not constant. Like the music knows when to like get out of the way and just sort of let you enjoy the sounds of the wilderness while you're exploring.
They're really smart about minimalism and playfulness in terms of being like, let's use a little negative space here and then bring it back in.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious, actually. So because you guys are longtime Zelda fans, some of the longtime fans also from the beginning of the series, they were like, oh, I miss the like really epic sounds that would just happen, like the music. Do you feel that way, or do you like this new rendition of the
I
music?
love it. I mean, they took a ton of classic songs that were like original, you know, chiptune stuff, and they turned it into fully orchestrated, sweeping, monumental pieces, and I'm all for it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Those guys are crazy.
Yeah. So some of the bits in Tears of the Kingdom that stand out to me are when you shoot up from Sky Tower.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They're like when the horns like sort of swell as you start to fall, and then it gets all electronic when you go down to the.
Yeah.
I love the bwom. I feel like I'm in Inception.
There's also like there's things that happen in the game where the world changes a little bit. The kind of state of the place changes in Hyrule. Something goes a little bad, and the music kind of takes a dip and gets a little darker just in the overworld. Like I love that stuff. It's all very subtle and very well done.
Yeah. Was this your like first Zelda game or one of the first?
It was actually. So I did play a little bit of Twilight Princess. I never finished the game because I was playing it on the Wii. God, do you remember that system?
No. Locked it out.
Yeah, but this was the first game that I played, and I honestly did not expect to like it so much, but I have like over 200 hours in the game, and I have not yet brought myself to actually beat the final boss because I don't want it to end.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I cried a lot that
Did
day.
you really?
Yeah,
Oh.
for a lot of reasons.
Well, Tears of the Kingdom winner of Best Audio still to come. The awards for Most Epic Game, Most Wholesome, and Most Entertaining Games of the show. But first, we've got a trailer for Universe for Sale, the upcoming hand-drawn, point-and-click sci-fi adventure game. Take a look.
Oh.
A little bit of a rivalry happening here.
When did Ben get here?
I thought it would be the audience fighting over prizes, but it seems it's the IGN
no.
employees.
You know what? This is what our health insurance is for, just in case they get thrown over the stage here, because they're getting really close there.
Don't challenge a man with a keyblade at a video game convention. He will defeat you.
Yeah, and especially with this sweaty T-shirt. He is,
yeah. That's just stay away.
I feel like that keyblade's like the most sought after item.
I know.
think so.
Someone's gonna get it. This is Seth Macy right here from IGN Maine, which is basically just his house.
Welcome back. You just got the trailer for Universe for Sale. If you're just joining us, this is the 2023 Gamescom Award Show, part of Gamescom Studio, powered by IGN. We want to give a thank you to our friends at Item Lab and Pure Arts for hooking us up with the mountain of swag and prizes that our crowd is getting right now.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time for the Best Gameplay Award. Games in this category are both entertaining and challenging. They offer innovative mechanics and smooth controls. Let's go to the stage for the nominees.
Oh, and the next category is up, and it's Best Gameplay. Leonie, please read the nominees.
Oh, I'd love to, because this is one of the favorite categories. Nominated for Best Gameplay is Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Paper Trail, Shadow Gambit, The Cursed Crew, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, The Wandering Village.
Oh, and I think we should announce the winner. I can hear the crowd from behind. The winner for Best Gameplay 2023 is The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. And here to accept the award is Celia Gulster. Congratulations, Celia. How do you feel?
Oh my God, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Everybody's so happy. And I would like to thank you all on behalf of the development team. Unfortunately, they cannot be here. But yeah, thank you very much for honoring us.
We will head over to the studio and you can answer a couple more questions about the award and the game. Thank you, Celia.
Here's your applause. Thank you for making a great game.
Well, it shouldn't be too much of a surprise. Tears of the Kingdom took everything great about Breath of the Wild and elevated it to soaring new heights, and also dove into some extremely creepy new depths. Joining us to accept the award, Zelia from Nintendo of Europe will be here in just a moment. Brian, the gameplay in Tears of the Kingdom is pretty okay.
Oh my God.
Pretty okay.
I had no idea we would get what we got. Hi, Celia. It's very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Thank you for having me here.
Of course. So first of all, congratulations to Nintendo on this monumental game achievement. I don't think any of us really knew what we were getting into with Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes.
And the fact that the game's been out for several months, and just yesterday I saw a video on Twitter of somebody who made a dragon.
Yes.
You saw that, right? And they're just flying through the sky. They put dragon parts in the back of it, just with Zonai devices. Has it been just completely eye-opening to see how fans have interacted with this game?
Yeah, I think that's one of the best parts, and it came out very good because the development team introduced a lot of new game elements. As you said, the Ultra Hand, where you have the possibility to fuse items into completely new stuff. And actually, this gives players the chance to play this game their own way, and you just proved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, how have you been liking Gamescom? The Nintendo booth is huge this year.
Yes, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you tried the photo spots?
I did the Animal Crossing one because it's my favorite.
Yes, mine too.
I may or may not have popped out of the warp pipe a couple of times over the last few days. It's very good. Yeah. Now, in terms of like seeing the way people are playing this game, is it something that you had no idea what to expect with this? Because I feel like every time I open social media, I'm seeing people almost. It seems like it would break the game, but it doesn't. Every single thing they do is legalized. It's nuts.
Yeah, actually, unfortunately, I'm not part of the development team.
Sure, yeah.
So I cannot say what I expected. But you're sure we always have a surprise from coming over to us, right? And yes, we appreciate what gamers do with this game, and we feel the passion they have for it.
Yeah, it's been so awesome to see, and all of us have put hundreds of hours into the game, and I don't do that with games that have gameplay that doesn't connect with me. And so this was, it's because I should be saving Hyrule, I should be doing other things, but I'm like, no, I have to build a tank, I have to build a mech and drive around the field and scare a bunch of monsters who really didn't know what was coming.
Yeah, that's true. And do you appreciate that you're able to rewind time now too, or?
Yes.
Yes.
There are so many dungeons that I have solved with the reverse ability, and I'm like, I shouldn't do it this way, but it's here, so I mean...
The amount of times I would build a glider and then fly off into the sunset only to crash to my death, and then realize, wait, no, bring it back. Yeah, there was a lot. So and you would also do the trick, you'd push it out there and you'd stand on to pull it back, and it was just unbelievable, just an incredible game.
Congratulations
Thank you
again.
so much.
Yeah,
Of course, congrats.
Best gameplay. All right, we've got to take a quick break, but we've got plenty more awards ahead, including the most epic game at Gamescom. Stick around because the 2023 Gamescom Awards Show will be back right after this.
The Cinefix Top 100. A list so secretive even we don't know what movies are on it or where they rank.
What do you mean you don't know?
Each episode will reveal one of the movies.
Did I rush it? Felt like I rushed. That was good. I liked it.
Talk about why it belongs and finally find out where it ranks.
Are you not entertained?
Are any of the movies we've shown here even on the list? I have no idea, and it drives me crazy. Join us as we find out on the Cinefix Top 100, Mondays starting July 3rd.
Why so serious?
Hey, you! Yes, you! Do you have fun? Fear of missing Gamescom? Relax. Gamescom is everywhere you want. Gamescom now. Register now.
Tune into IGN1 on your smart TVs for the latest news on your favorite releases, gameplay exclusives, and all the entertainment you can handle.
Cinefix on IGN1, your friendly Friday night home for film fanaticism.
You're watching The Weekly Fix, ready to fill you in on anything you may have missed in the world of gaming and entertainment.
Welcome to Should I Play This? This is what to watch here on IGN1.
Find it all in one place for free on IGN1.
They turned into a network. Who knew?
Some of the, I hear these Disney cards are highly sought after.
That looked like Ben was, okay, I thought he was going to steal those items. He's doing the backwards chuck. All right. It looks like...
He had a good reach there.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Gamescom Awards. IGN is presenting these awards, but the winners themselves are determined by both an expert jury of gaming professionals and the Gamescom community. The Games community. Next up, most entertaining game. Titles submitted for this category excel in providing an engaging experience. Not the Nokia Engage experience, but captivating gameplay. This category recognizes games that enthrall players in special ways, such as exciting storytelling or humorous elements. Let's go to the stage for the nominees.
We're all big fans of entertainment, and the next category is all about most entertaining game at Gamescom 2023.
Wow, that is something actually very important, because if a game can't entertain you, what is it there for?
Then you lost, yeah. Let's read out the nominees for Best Entertainment Game, Most Entertainment Game 2023. The first one is Axolotl. Nominee number 2 is Core Keeper. Game number 3 is Headbangers Rhythm Royale. Number 4 is Payday 3. And nominee number 5 is Pizza Possum.
And the award for the category Most Entertaining Game, Gamescom 2023, goes to Payday 3 Play On.
Amir, come get your award.
Thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much, Gamescom, for this opportunity. Thanks to all of our developers back home in Stockholm, Sweden, and around the world at Starbreeze Entertainment. I'd like to thank our partner, Deep Silver and Plyon. And I'd like to say, the only thing greater than a setback is a comeback. It's payday!
Very good words. Let's talk about more of Payday 3 in the studio. Back to you guys.
The gang is getting back together again for the third entry in the Cops vs. Robbers FPS franchise. Payday is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, and PC on September 21st, just around the corner. Here to chat Payday 3 is Almir, Global Brand Director and Head of Community, and right on time. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me. What a great day. And what a great ending to the show. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And good seeing you again.
Yeah, you too. What's the feedback that you've gotten from people playing your game?
Wow. Everything. Like, the line's been 4 hours long at Hall 9. It's been incredible. Yeah, the team's been having so much fun being here. We flew out over 20 developers to be a part of the show, make sure all of the heists go as planned. So, yeah, it's been super great. Yes.
Wait, you're heisting here? You're heisting Gamescom?
Let's not go into that.
Things have gone missing from the studio before, so now it's good to wind down who the culprits are. Now, this is the third Payday. You have been working on this franchise. This franchise has been growing for so long.
Yeah.
This is the first one that feels like you really have to swing for the fences with this one, right? What makes Payday 3 the big jump over the previous installments?
I think Payday the Heist, the first game that came out 12 years ago, was the concept, right?
Yeah.
Payday 2 that came out in 2013, 10 years ago now, was the refinement. And Payday 3 now, 10 years later, is the evolution of it all, right? So we've switched engines, which is the biggest thing, because it creates a fully new foundation and allows us to do so many more things in the Unreal Engine.
When you're testing your game and you're playing it and you're working on it, when something isn't fun, what does your brain say? Like, what's happening at the studio? Like, how do you know when it isn't working? How do you get it to where it gets to the point where you're up here going, hey, it's entertaining, we did it?
Shout out to our QA department. You know, we consider the QA team, the quality assurers, the gatekeepers of the experience, right? So they're doing a fantastic job in making sure that we deliver gameplay first. That's what it's all about.
Now, there's also like a lot of humor in these games, right? They're dark and they're action-packed and they're hyper-violent, but also, you know, there's clown masks and stuff like that. There's a lot of like kind of inherent goofiness, but not in a slapstick kind of way. How do you kind of find that balance?
Wow, that's a great question. I think we've learned over the past decade, you know, where to really go with that balance, because Payday can be quirky and fun and goofy. You know, we got a lot of comedy in there. But I think for Payday 3, what we've done is that we've taken it all back to a much more dark and gloomy and gritty experience, because you know, our fans have also grown by 10 years, right?
Yeah.
And maybe they're looking for a bit of a more mature experience. So we hope we'll be able to deliver that for them.
Usually people soften in their old age, but I guess they're like, no, we're getting harder.
Well, I'm glad you kept the ragdoll at least, because I can't tell you the amount of people that I have like go to sleep and then, you know, they just go everywhere. And I'm like, this is wonderful. Yes, keep more of this.
That's awesome.
Cheers.
Yeah, so the ragdoll effect just part of what makes it so entertaining and worthy of this award. So congratulations once again.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you to all.
Of course. Congrats on the game and happy Gamescom, man.
And just a last shout out to our dear Payday community out there. We love you so much. Thank you all for your support. Really appreciate it.
Awesome.
All right, still to come, the awards for most epic game. But first, let's take a look at #Blood.
Thanks, man. Congrats.
Welcome to Carpentersville, a small town with a big problem. Vampires. But a new vampire slayer's here. Her name is Becky Brewster, a feisty high schooler with a fondness for field hockey and a beef with bloodsuckers. Upgrade your weapons, skills, and exploration tools. The pencil is mightier than the sword, but not as mighty as a cherry bomb. Use your wit and cunning to solve puzzles and unravel the dark mysteries of Carpentersville. Fight your way through an array of challenging foes to rid the town of its evil curse. When the sun goes down, evil rises up in search of one thing. Blood. Hashtag blood. Wishlist now.
I want those.
Wait.
BRB, I'm gonna go hop in the crowd.
Yeah. Oh, but you gotta like wink at Seth to get his attention, right? Oh, he's going away from us.
This is some of the prizes can be thrown, others are a hand delivery sort of deal.
Huh. Okay. Well, oh my goodness, he's getting all of his steps in right now. I
was
going to
say, we got to check his Fitbit at the end of the day.
I know, I'm so
Probably
curious.
going berserk. He's getting all the awards.
Look at this. Oh my goodness. You know what? Shout out to the fans for all. None of them left him hanging.
No, they really
I
didn't.
am impressed.
Yeah, that's like 100 high fives in 20 seconds.
Hey, guy, can you save that for us? Thanks.
All right, hashtag Blood is a dungeon crawler that looks like a hyper-violent Saturday morning cartoon. And because describing it doesn't do it justice, we just take a look at that trailer. And that was very enjoyable. I'm looking forward to playing that game.
Yeah.
So, welcome back to the 2023 Gamescom Awards. I wonder what award is coming up next.
Huh.
I don't know,
Really
you know?
no one needs to tell us what award is coming up next.
Is there a way
Well,
to
what if
know?
it's like,
Let's
wait,
find
what
out who the nominees are for the most epic game over on the stage.
Ooh.
Leo, there's so many epic games at Gamescom 2023, but there's only one most epic game. So I think we should go straight into the nominees.
That is true. At least there are a few contenders. Nominated for Most Epic Game on Gamescom 2023 is Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Black Myth Wukong, Dwarf Fortress, Sandland, and The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom.
And I think we come straight to the winner. The winner for Most Epic Game 2023 at Gamescom is The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. And here to receive the award is Celia.
Welcome back.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
Overwhelmed? No. Actually, I have goosebumps. Thank you so much, guys. And thanks a lot from our games developer team. We will send the award to them. Yeah, thank you.
Let's go back to the studio and talk a little bit more about this award. Thank you very much, Celia. Back to you guys.
Zelda wins again.
It does. It does.
Sweeping the awards this year.
It really is the Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
That's a dumb joke. I'm sorry I did that.
Yes.
I'm so
Welcome back.
sorry.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
You are back. It's good to see you. So this time, specifically, this is an award for being epic.
Yes.
Which, undeniable, Tears of the Kingdom. Some of the moments in that game where everything comes together, the music, the gameplay, the just
yes, everything.
I'm speechless because I'm just thinking about, without spoiling it, the Master Sword. There's a moment in this game where you get the Master Sword, and that's a thing we've done in every Zelda game, pretty much every Zelda game. And in this one, I immediately stood up and said, that's my favorite version of that they've ever done. But diving through the sky, and the amount of times this game flexes and just goes, hey, go to the highest point in the game, jump to the lowest point in the game, float along the way, maybe, high five some stuff on the way down. It's just absolutely magical.
Have a look at the landscape.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I just sit in a village and I just listen to the music and I just hang out there. I see it go through the different weather systems, which it varies so much, by the way. It can rain 1 minute and then be really sunny the next, which happens a lot in Korea.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh my goodness, this makes me think of home.
Actually, it does rain in specific parts, and that's right when you're climbing to the top of something.
Exactly. Anytime you want to
slip right down. Yeah.
It will start raining.
Yes, but the boss encounters in this game, the Ganon fight. No spoilers again. Even the fact that the castle is floating up over the depths, jumping it down in there for the first time. Just so many genre-defining and franchise-defining moments took place in this game to the point where I have no idea.
I don't know what to say to add to that.
Yeah, how do you? I mean, I have no idea what the developers at Nintendo are going to do to top it. I'm sure you don't either, and if you did, you wouldn't tell us. But I just thank you for being part of Nintendo and being part of this story that helped tell, of Tears of the Kingdom. That was just one of the most special video games I think any of us have ever played.
True.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I love this game. I bought the console. I love the music. Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm very bad at the game. So. But nevertheless, it's one of my favorites. And I think the story of a knight going out there to save the day.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Brian, did you ever take down a Gleeok?
Yes, I took down every Gleeok in the game.
Every?
Yep, even the King Gleeok in the depths. And
I saw him and I immediately walked away.
Me too. I did the first time and then I came back. That is a fight because it brought back the music from the original NES game and it made it completely over the top. And he flies hundreds of feet in the air and you shoot him down with these heat-seeking arrows. And if you need some gameplay tips, I got you. Use the keys, the bat wings, the eyeballs, get him right in the eyes. He falls down. Yes, incredible fights. Sometimes even better than the boss fights inside the temples, which were epic on their own. Just super fun. Or when Phantom Ganon pops up out of nowhere and starts to fight you. We could keep you up here all day, honestly. We really could. I will never shut up about this game.
Okay.
It is one of my favorite games of all time.
I'm very happy. No.
She's like, but can I go at some point?
Okay. Thank you so much again. Right now, we've got a trailer for a brand new game called Altered Alma, part Metroidvania, part RPG, and part dating sim. Take a look for yourself.
Thank you.
Próxima estación.
Sagrada Familia.
Corrado won that one. You know what? You just can't beat the yellow t-shirt. It's giving him a buff.
It's the muscles too. I think that does a lot of heavy lifting.
I don't think so. You think so? I thought muscles are really just like
we have no idea how heavy that box was.
No? Okay.
That was the trailer for Altered Alma launching later this year. Next up, Most Wholesome Game. Games submitted for this category shine in creating a positive atmosphere, providing players with a sense of warmth and joy. These games are also distinguished by their inspiring stories, charming characters, and uplifting messages. I feel like Mortal Kombat 1 is a shoo-in.
Oh, absolutely.
We go to the stage for the nominees.
Sometimes in gaming, we're looking for the adrenaline rush, but sometimes we just want to chill and have a wholesome experience. In Germany, we say, letting our soul dangle.
Yeah.
So here are some games that let our soul dangle this year.
The nominees for Most Wholesome Game are Pikmin 4, we got Pioneers of Pagonia, we got Snoozy Come Home, The Wandering Village, and last but not least, we got The Tiny Bookshop.
Oh my god, those are cute, so cute, and
they're
all
all so
deserve it.
wholesome, yeah.
But the award for Most Wholesome Game goes to Pikmin 4, Nintendo!
Celia, come to the stage. Again, this is just a surprise, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a surprise. And I'm very sorry that the development team cannot be here to accept this award because I know they would be very happy.
You should convince them to come over next year.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Let's go to the studio and talk a little bit more about Pikmin 4. Thank you very much. Back to you guys.
Congrats to Nintendo on the absolutely incredible and, of course, incredibly wholesome Pikmin 4. It's been a long time coming. We first heard about Pikmin 4 way back in 2015 when Shigeru Miyamoto first revealed it was in development. Thankfully, it was worth the wait. IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. On top of making longtime fans happy, it undoubtedly introduced a whole new generation of younger fans to the series. Joining us again, our good friend Celia, Nintendo of Europe. Welcome back.
Zelia, one of the things that Pikmin do really well is get together to carry heavy objects, and I think you're going to need them to bring all the awards back to your booth at the convention.
Yes.
Because this is 3 now. You need something. Okay, so you were here a few minutes ago. You heard me ranting and raving about how much I love The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm going to do it again for Pikmin 4 because I 100% of that game.
This is just Brian's segment, you know?
Pikmin 4 is a magical game.
Yes, it is.
So good. How much fun is this game? How wholesome is this game? Aside from the murder.
Oh my God.
There is a lot. There's a lot of sacrificial Pikmins, right?
Well, but the rest is beautiful.
Yes,
and
exactly.
I mean those sweet little adorable plant-like Pikmin. And I don't know if you recall the situation when you first get to know one of the new Pikmin, the ice Pikmin, and it dances.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God. And it broke my heart because it was like, okay, I love you.
When you unlock each Pikmin and it does that slow zoom in on them and they just kind of a little wiggle and the flowers grow out of their heads.
And the flowers are in the wind.
And your dog now, who is just the fuzziest little pooch. I love him so much.
And he's very helpful because he's much stronger.
Yes.
And I love the idea to collect items and actually items we humans don't need anymore.
Yes.
And then you turn them into energy.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And they all get silly names, you know. You find a lot of classic Nintendo stuff there, like a Game Boy, the Nintendo Wii remote.
Yes, the Game Boy.
Yes, that made me so happy.
Which one's your favorite Pikmin?
Oh, actually, it's the ice Pikmin.
Really?
Because the moment I saw it dancing, it was like, yeah.
For me, it's purple.
Is it?
Yes, I love the big heavy purple Pikmin, the thud that they make when they land and stuff like that. Red are great. Red are fighters. You know, they go in, whatever they have to do, they'll take them down. So.
I like the silver because they're so chaotic.
Yes.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, they try to melt metal. And
but when we worked for PR on that title, it was like every time in our office it was like, oh my God, is that cute? Oh my God, is that cute? Yes.
Even the enemies are adorable sometimes, and you kind of feel bad taking. It's just like a lovely ladybug frog creature thing, and you're like, well, you got to go. I'm sorry, but I do love seeing everything in this game. It's all very fun to look at.
Oh my God!
Look at them.
There they are.
I told you.
Icy boys.
Oh, can they do that for us here because it's been really hot?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yes, we need some ice Pikmin to cool down Cologne.
Oh.
So I think the development team put a lot of love into this game again, and you can feel it. And for me, actually, also it makes it a wholesome, relaxing game.
Yeah, it is. It's super relaxing, even with the time rewinding element now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it makes it so even if you do mess up, you know, it's incredibly forgiving. I played this entire game with my 5-year-old daughter, and just every single moment we were just sitting there like, oh my God, this is so cool, this is so sweet, so much fun.
I do the same with my 8-year-old son.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best. So seriously, thank you on behalf of Nintendo for making, once again, one of my favorite games this year.
Yeah, same.
You're killing it over there.
Thank you so much.
Of
I will
course.
tell this the development team.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, now to those of you out there in the crowd, there are quite a few prizes flying around, but this next one is worth calling out. It's an extremely rare Disney Lorcana card, valued at around $600.
What?
Not sure exactly how much that is in euros, but it's definitely a lot. We're about to give it to one lucky member of our Gamescom award show
Wait,
audience.
I want the strawberry. Give me this. Can we just run out there? Okay.
He needs a delivery vessel for it.
Yeah.
You can throw it out in the crowd.
You know, Karada, do you need some help out there? Oh, okay, he's got it. Never mind.
It makes me nervous because it's going to get thrown out there, and I hope somebody doesn't squeeze it and bend it.
Yeah, he's always going to slingshot it.
in there.
Watch out, Xbox booth!
Oh
my goodness. Ran towards it. Oh no! What happened?
All right, well, we've got to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the awards for the best Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox games at Gamescom. All that and more right here at the 2023 Gamescom Awards, so stick around.
Tune into IGN1 on your smart TVs for the latest news on your favorite releases, gameplay exclusives, and all the entertainment you can handle.
Cinefix on IGN1, your friendly Friday night home for film fanaticism.
You're watching The Weekly Fix, ready to fill you in on anything you may have missed in the world of gaming and entertainment.
Welcome to Should I Play This? This is what to watch here on IGN1.
Find it all in one place for free on IGN1.
They turned into a network. Who knew?
Be there. Be strong. Be fierce. Be better. Be different. Be winning. Be epic. Be you at Gamescom 23. Come and be everything at Gamescom 2023.
Oh.
All right, we definitely want to thank Item Lab and Pure Hearts for donating so many of these prizes that are being tossed out into our
That's right. There's
rabid crowd out there.
I think Ben's just going out there to collect things for his own collection there.
I know. It's it's impossible to not come to a place like this and spend a little bit of money on some cool stuff to bring
A
back.
little.
What makes it easier for us is we have tiny little suitcases that we have to bring back. But
Oh,
people who
yeah.
live here in Germany,
That's true.
you can get a life-size Mario and just put him on the train next to you. You don't even have to buy him a ticket.
I think you do, actually.
Welcome back to the Gamescom Awards here on IGN Live. Next up, the Games for Impact Award. Games for Impact conveys significant social, political, or cultural message and contribute to raising awareness or promoting positive changes in society. These games harness the power of the medium to address socially relevant issues and encourage players to reflect and take action. We go to the stage for the nominees.
We got a very special category now, which is Games for Impact. They leave something behind. Usually it's a very good thing. Let's read out the nominees.
Nominated in the category Games for Impact are A Space for the Unbound, Belonging, Dead Pets Unleashed, Fall of Porcupine, and Sky, Children of the Light.
That's a very hot list. Let's announce the winner for Best Games for Impact 2023. And the winner is Sky, Children of the Light. And we have a very special message back to the studio.
Thank you, Gamescom, for giving us the Impact Award. We're so proud for the Sky community for winning such an honor. When the developer team at that game company started working on Sky, we hope to create a game that could make people's life better through building genuine human connections. Our players really supported each other and helped each other in this community. And we are so glad to see that culture translate from video games to the real life. With our generous players' support, we were able to make many charitable donations to really help out the crisis issues in the world. And for that, we're proud of you, the Sky Kids. And as the game comes to Steam, we hope the positivity continue to grow. And like what's in the game, we truly shine brighter together. Thank you.
Congratulations again to that game company, developer of Sky, Children of the Light. I haven't played this one. Have you, Brian?
No, not yet.
I have.
You have.
Oh, you
It's
have, yeah.
very cute. It is very sweet. It's one of the most wholesome games I've ever played. It's very cute. You can kind of like whistle to other players, and you can even hold their hand. And it's very cute. You can run around holding each other's hands. You can give each other hugs. You can sit and enjoy a little picnic together. It is a very cute game. You can fly around. You can solve little puzzles. Look, like you can have a little tea party.
Yeah.
It is one of the most adorable games I've ever played, and you can unlock different costumes, different like glows, and it's very cute, and I genuinely love this game.
Genova Chen and his studio made Journey, which is one of the most incredible video game experiences I've ever had. It's one of those things that have stuck with me for my entire, ever since I played it.
Yeah.
And I remember him coming to do old IGN shows back in the day, and we were always like, what's next? What's next? What's next? And he did like this, and it really turned out to be like another gigantic game. It's like he kind of messed with the idea of multiplayer stuff in Journey, where you would see other players kind of interact with you. And here they're like, well, how do we bring the entire world into that experience? And it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah. What platform did you play it on, Stella?
I played it on PC, but I think I might get it on the Switch as well, especially since it's opening up to so many different platforms now. And I don't know, just come meet me in the game. We'll hold hands, we'll like make a little circle. We'll just, it's cute.
I also want to know what happened to the porcupine. That was the game that was nominated, Fall of Porcupine.
Yeah. Well.
What if he lost all of his spikes?
It's a sad story. Yeah.
Is it?
No, we'll check in on the porcupine in a bit and see how he's doing.
Back to you, porcupine.
Back to you, porcupine.
We're losing our minds up here.
Yes, we are. It's a good time. It's the Gamescom Awards. We're having a blast.
Since this is the Game for Impact Award, I wonder what the impact of all those dead pets that were unleashed was.
Yeah, I mean, that's the nominees got there because they impacted something. So obviously this is like a dark story, and that makes me want to play it because I love games like that.
You know what? I wonder if it helps you kind of embrace your pet's passing, which makes me feel really sad because like my pet is like my cat Swanson. He'll just be chilling, and I'll just be like, "You mean the world to me," and it's like I'm just a cat.
It's true.
All right, well, ever since I was a young boy, I only had one wish. That somebody somewhere someday would make a game where a dwarf rode a mech around while a baby dragon lived in his beard. I know it's very specific, but today I'd like to announce that my wish has come true. Somebody made a game about a dwarf and a mech. Let's take a look at First Dwarf.
Okay, bags.
This crowd is getting bigger and bigger. This is
a
nuts.
book. Oh my God. Okay.
Wow, that was a big jump.
Yeah, I know. That stage is actually. Oh, he's like, he just took it back from the kid. Ben, that's not okay. He better at least give him some socks.
I know.
Here we go.
All right.
Welcome back. That was First Dwarf, which really doesn't sound like it would involve a giant mech suit, but I'm not complaining. Once again, quick thank you to our friends at Item Lab and Pure Arts for delivering a large mountain of swag to give away to our very passionate crowd out there on the stage behind us. All right, moving on to our next award. When it comes to games you can play on your phone, we've certainly come a long way since the days of Snake and Space Impact. Let's hear the Gamescom Award nominees for Best Mobile Game.
Leonie, did you know that 43% of German gamers play on a mobile platform?
I did not know that, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and it's not surprising that we have an own category for that, and we should read out the nominees for Best Mobile Game 2023. The first one is Genshin Impact. The second nominee is Marvel Snap. The third one is Monster Hunter Now. The fourth one is Paper Trail. And last but not least, we got Sky, Children of the Light.
And the winner of Best Mobile Game for Gamescom 2023 is Sky, Children of the Light.
And
we're going back to the studio because we have a special announcement from them.
Now, appropriately enough, the acceptance speech for Best Mobile Game is also mobile. Here's another special message from Genova Chen on behalf of everyone at That Game Company.
Thank you, Gamescom, for giving us the Best Mobile Game Award. I and the That Game Company's development team are so proud for such an honor. The development of a video game, particularly like Sky, is not easy. It took us 7 years to make the game and 4 years to continue support and grow the content. We have been through high days and low days. In the lowest days, it's our player who supported us that keeps us going. And when we make Sky, we want to form a positive, compassionate, and generous culture in the community. And we're so glad to see it's our compassion from the players that really helped us to win this award. Without your generosity and voting, we probably would have lost this award to others. But thank you so much for supporting us. And with the Sky coming to PC, we hope this community will continue to grow. Like what we say in the game, we truly shine brighter together. Thank you.
Congratulations again to that game company. Sky Children of the Light is available now on mobile, Switch, PlayStation 4 and 5, and it's coming soon to Steam. The Gamescom Award Show will continue right after this short break. Stick around.
IGN Playlist is the best way to track your game collection. Now you can even import your entire Steam library to Playlist, making it easier than ever to review games, show off your collection to the world, and finally chip away at that massive backlog you keep meaning to get to. IGN Playlist, check it out.
Welcome to Super Debatable. When you got big takes on superheroes as hot as ours, well, you need a place to vent them.
And that's exactly what we'll be doing week after week on Super Debatable, arguing over the most divisive topics facing fans.
The MCU, that multiversal mess peaked years ago. It's all downhill from here.
James Gunn and Peter Safran should absolutely nuke the Snyderverse. We could argue about this all day.
And we will. Join us on Super Debatable Fridays on IGN. Want the ultimate IGN experience? Check out IGN Plus. Members get exclusive deals and giveaways, ad-free browsing, unlimited tracking on IGN Maps, discounts at the IGN store and with IGN partners, and best of all, free games. Get 30 days of IGN Plus for just $1. Head to plus.ign.com.
It's the big one. Whoa! Who needed a great job? Oh, I see a struggle in the crowd.
Arguing over it.
It looked like something grabbed it and just slowly pulled it down.
I know. We just saw a Pokemon die.
Welcome back. This is the 2023 Gamescom Award Show. All of Gamescom is a party, but this is when it really feels like a celebration.
Before our next award, just a friendly reminder that you can stay up to date with everything Gamescom over on Gamescom Now.
That's right.
It's also where you can take part in Gamescom Epics, the text adventure game of the show. Join the fun for your chance to win cool prizes. Head over to now.gamescom.global for more.
Now, Gamescom is also the biggest gaming event on the planet, but it's also about taking care of the planet. The Gamescom Goes Green initiative has made massive strides towards sustainability. The Gamescom Forest continues to grow thanks to donations from attendees.
In addition to participating in Gamescom Carbon Offset Program, exhibitors are doing their part by building more sustainably reusing portions of their booths and avoiding single-use material. And really, that's great for everyone.
Yeah.
And now, the moment Nintendo fans have been waiting for, the Best Nintendo Game Award. Seb and Leonie have your nominees.
Oh, it looks so cute.
Oh, the next category is a hot one.
It's really, really good. I love my Nintendo Switch, don't you, Sebastian?
I think everyone loves a Nintendo Switch. We should read out the category Best Nintendo Switch Game 2023. Let's go.
Nominated are Fall of Porcupine, Figment 2, Creed Valley, Paper Trail, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, or The Smurfs 2, the prisoner of the green stone. Who is the winner of the Nintendo Switch Game Award?
The winner of Best Nintendo Switch Game 2023 is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom! And we go right back to the studio because I'm accepting the award on behalf of Nintendo.
Yeah,
back to you guys.
What an upset. I think everyone was expecting Smurfs 2 to win. No, again, this shouldn't be taking anyone by surprise. I have a sneaking suspicion Nintendo is going to have a hard time finding space for all the trophies this game will have amassed by the time the year is over. Tears of the Kingdom. That's Nintendo Switch game.
What if they make every award like an amiibo so they can scan it?
Yeah, sure.
I scanned every amiibo in that game, so I will scan those
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Do you get like any achievement like pop-ups for doing that?
No, you just get a ton of gliders and meat and fish fall from the sky, swords,
fabrics for your gliders.
everything.
I got a horse once. It was very weird.
Yeah, it does make a horse appear. Again, what a game. Just what a game. And I feel bad for ever even doubting it based on like some of the early media and like the first gameplay. Yeah, because I was like, you know what's cool, but it feels like more of the same. Yeah. It completely was not.
Yes.
Every single time I thought I knew where this game was going, it turned things on its head. I mean, the fact that the first time we saw that, right, in the trailer, we're like, you can do that? And just seeing what the community did with this game was insane. It's just such a special game, especially like you know, Stella, I know this. You just came to Zelda a few years ago.
I did.
Damon, you and I have been playing Zelda since we were very, very young kids.
Years.
Yeah, hundreds and hundreds of years since the first one.
Since the Calamity.
Yeah, and it's always like this franchise where it's reliable. You know it's going to be something that connects with you. You know it's something that's going to make you tear up. But the fact that this game surprised me to the lengths it came to and just blew every other game out of the water. Also, the fact that we ever doubted that we even run on Switch. And it was great. It just all came together. Just an absolute masterpiece of a game.
Yeah, honestly, this is my game of the year.
Me too.
Great, awesome.
No, good.
Yeah.
I asked you about that. It's gonna be between, I think, that and Baldur's Gate, maybe Starfield at the end of the year, right? When when it's all said and done. And there's gonna be some fights, some debates at IGN, and so I need strong people on my side to help me fight for Zelda. And
a little strong.
Yeah, somebody like you. Yeah, big muscles. Get in there. Beat up the Baldur's Gate people for me.
Okay, but then, here's
I
the
know.
thing. I really love Baldur's Gate, but also the fact that Tears of the Kingdom just gives us dev tools, we're able to break the game, but it never really breaks.
No.
Which is incredible.
It's so cool.
And so for me, and it's on last gen hardware, so for me, that is absolutely game of the year. Baldur's Gate is fantastic, but it doesn't really capture the amount of technical achievements that Legend of Zelda has done.
That's right. It's running on like the most antiquated hardware, and it's still crushing it.
But runs better than most like next gen games.
I know.
At launch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely bonkers. I mean, they took a year to QA test this game after it was done, and that's what it's all about. Like they really were able to take their time and make it a fantastic game here, and it shows.
Tears of the Kingdom, incredible game. All right, Grapple Dogs is the frenetic 2D platformer starring a dog named Pablo who, you guessed it, loves to grapple stuff. Aren't video games wonderful? Let's take a look at Grapple Dogs.
More things? Okay, oh my goodness. I don't know how he's going to chuck those over.
Corrado's really working up a sweat out there.
Where are those ice Pikmin? We need
the ice Pikmin to cool down Corrado.
All right, that was a look at Grapple Dog's Cosmic Canines. Now it's time for the Gamescom Award for Best Microsoft Xbox Game. I'll let our friends on the stage do the honors.
Next category is something that's very important to you, Sebastian. I know that.
My Xbox is very close to my heart, which is why I'm going to read out the nominees for Best Microsoft Xbox Game. And there's some good games on this list. And the first game is Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. The second one is Entoria, The Last Song. The third one is Mortal Kombat 1. The fourth one is The Wandering Village. And the last but not least, Towerborn.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now let's see who won this.
Not easy.
The award for Best Microsoft Xbox Game goes to Mortal Kombat 1.
It's a fatality, and to accept the award here is Marion. Welcome to the stage. How do you feel, Marion?
Oh, well, guess how I feel. I feel excited and nervous. Thank you. I'm standing here on behalf of the team at NetherRealm Studio, saying thank you to all of you for this great award and the appreciation of the hard work that we put into the game. Und auf Deutsch noch einmal, danke euch alle für NetherRealm. Bye-bye.
To talk a little bit more about the game, we head back to the studio. Back to you guys. Thank you, Marion.
All right, Mortal Kombat 1 is a game that needs little introduction. It's technically the 12th mainline entry in the series, but as the title suggests, it's giving the timeline a bit of a reboot. It's coming to Xbox Series, as well as PS5, Nintendo Switch, and PC in just a few weeks. Here to chat Mortal Kombat 1 is Marion, Marketing Manager for WB Games Germany. Congratulations on your flawless victory.
Oh, thank you very much.
Fatality to the other nominees here.
Fatalities and brutalities.
So this is a franchise that has connected with me for as long as it's been here. What's it like to have this experience at Gamescom where fans are here connecting with it on the show floor?
It's I'm not going to say it's a once in a lifetime, but it's so great to see the emotions and the appreciation and the fan emotions.
The passion.
The passion, indeed.
Yeah.
When people are queuing, getting into the booth, coming out, and queue again, some of them, or many of them.
Now, a lot of the games that we've celebrated here today they're wholesome, they're lovely, they're about music and art and heart and stuff like that. And Mortal Kombat is about heart also. It's about ripping your heart out and tearing it in half and punching it through someone's head. How are fans enjoying the fatalities this time around? Because, oh my God, are they vicious? It's incredible. I can't take my eyes off of them.
It is vicious indeed.
Yeah.
I can't say otherwise. By the way, I always explain it. There's a category and an interest in every genre. So people who read thriller in books may not read a comic book, and people who go to a romantic comedy in cinema may not go to a horror movie.
Right.
So this is Mortal Kombat for those that have an interest in a more passionate way of beating your opponent. Take Mortal Kombat.
What's your sort of personal tolerance threshold for Mortal Kombat fatalities? Like, can you stand there and just watch it all, or do you ever have to look away and be like, that's a bit much?
It's
you love it all.
I love it all.
What's your favorite part about this sort of timeline reset?
But actually the fact that we can completely restart the realms that we're moving in, that we create the story, and it's not we, it's NetherRealm, of course. I think it's a really, really nice move to start from scratch with characters we know. And give them a new life, actually. Yeah.
There's, for somebody who's coming to the franchise for the first time or someone who's been there for a long time, I think it's nice that there's not like necessarily any baggage from like anything. There's no homework. You don't have to go back and play the old ones, although you should because they're very good. It's wonderful to just come in and be like, hey, fresh new story. Let's see where it goes from here.
Yes.
Do you have a personal favorite fatality?
No.
No,
I love them all.
You love them all.
They're all
love
good.
them all equally. They're all equally disgusting.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much and congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Mortal Kombat.
You can test your might at Mortal Kombat 1 on September 24th, but right now we have to take a quick break. When we return, the best PlayStation game of Gamescom 2023. Stick around. Get over here.
Thank you.
Behind every game, movie, and TV show you love is a wild, crazy, and sometimes unbelievable story.
No one is just black and white.
From revealing the secrets behind your favourite franchises to solving a legendary video game mystery,
I'm coming for you.
IGN Inside Stories gives you a peek behind the curtain.
If people come to the game now and see what's going on there, I think they'll be surprised.
Join us as we dive into hyper-dedicated fan bases, worldwide phenomenons, and the most incredible untold tales in games and entertainment.
I said, wait a minute, that doesn't sound so good.
It was definitely not what I expected in the best way.
Inside Stories, available now only on IGN.
And I was like, holy shit, we're gonna do this.
IGN Playlist is the best way to track your game collection. Now you can even import your entire Steam library to Playlist, making it easier than ever to review games, show off your collection of the world, and finally chip away at that massive backlog you keep meaning to get to. IGN Playlist, check it out.
Nice little graphic tee. Are you sure that's not for yourself? Because I think you might need to change your shirt there.
Wow, he just punched right through the box like
I
Mario. That was
know.
pretty incredible. All right.
And we're back. It's time to announce the winner of the best PlayStation game of Gamescom. But first, the nominees.
Oh, the press is here. The press is here. The press is here. The next one is also a very important category that I'm very excited about. Because there's not just Switch, there's not just PC, there's not just Xbox, there's of course another console.
And that is the Sony PlayStation. I'm here to tell you who the nominees are for Best Sony PlayStation Game. It is Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Enotria, The Last Song, Mortal Kombat 1, Sandland, and Tekken 8.
And the winner for Best Sony PlayStation Game is Tekken 8.
For Bandai Namco!
Congratulations! Welcome to the stage.
Congratulations! Here's your award.
This is your award. How do you feel?
Well, very happy. Like, everybody in the development team for Bandai Namco Studios is very proud to receive this. Harada-san is already gone, regrettably. He left a few days ago after opening night live. We're super, super impressed with this award, and we're really happy that the community can get ready for the next battle.
Thank you so much. We're going to send you back to the studio, and I'm just here to tell you that if my partner beats me in the next Tekken game as many times as before, we're going to have a talk. But let's hear it from the studio first.
Thanks, everyone.
The big Tekken 8 reveal at Gamescom this year was a brand new trailer that showed the full 32-character roster in action and gave us a tease of the single-player story mode. And of course, the great news that it'll be here on January 26th of next year on PlayStation 5 as well as Xbox Series and PC. Here to chat Tekken 8 with us is Wouter from Bandai Namco Europe. Welcome. And congratulations.
Hello.
Congrats. Hi. Thank you very much. I'm super happy. Such great competition, and seeing second fighting game winning one of the platform awards. It's great for the fighting game community, and thanks to everyone who voted for us. We're really proud. Sad that the development team already left. They went on a plane this morning, but they have a game to finish for everyone watching and for all the fans of Tekken.
Well, since you're here, can I still ask you, even though the development team's not here, can I still ask you, how exactly, can you go into detail about the arcade system? Because I think that is the most interesting thing that you've implemented into this game.
So, I don't want to give away too much because I think, having everybody speculate a little bit is really fun. But so basically, I think the name of the mode will say enough, right? You create your own avatar, very customizable. You can dress them up like the characters of the game, and then you go around in arcades and go into tournaments and follow the storyline that way. And it's a great mode for newcomers as well because it really will teach you how to play Tekken.
Now, this is a franchise that's been around for a really long time. What's your personal connection with Tekken? Have you been there from the start? Have you kind of ebbed and flowed?
So I joined Bandai Namco 4.5 years ago as a Tekken fan.
Oh, awesome.
For me, it's my favorite Bandai Namco game.
Oh my God, that rules.
And so I'm a King main.
Yeah.
I love his grappling attacks, and he's just a strong, badass character. So I was super happy that he's in Tekken 8 as well. And so for me, working together with Harada-san and the team at Bandai Namco Studios, and everybody at Bandai Namco across the globe is super excited about this game because, so the development team built it from the ground up. There's 32 playable characters, all of them designed from scratch in Unreal Engine 5. It's going to be the best looking Tekken ever. The battle system has been evolved and it's a little bit more aggressive, which is really cool. And it's coming out January 26th, so you don't even have to wait that long.
No, you don't have to wait that long. Now, Tekken has been an iconic franchise forever. Fighting games in general have never really gone away, but it feels like they're having a moment right now. There is a renaissance. It's this palpable energy around fighting games. Why do you think right now is the time where fighting games feel like they're about to get bigger than ever?
I think that's a really good question. I don't necessarily have the answer, but we've always really supported the fighting game community as Bandai Namco. I think we've always had really good quality games, and I think with the likes of Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, we had Guilty Gear Strive a year and a half ago, and then now finishing it off with the cherry on top is with Tekken 8.
Yeah.
And I think everybody will be surprised with the wealth of content they can expect, and of course we've got a few more surprises for you before release. So
awesome.
Keep your eyes open.
Awesome.
Well, we look forward to hearing about that, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Okay, right now I've got a trailer for Wandering Sword, the beautiful 2D martial arts RPG. Check it out.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Congrats.
They're going to be so happy to get that statue.
I hope that statue is in one piece when it lands in the crowd.
Okay, all right. You got so many dad jokes off today. Oh my God.
It's going well. It's going great here at the Gamescom Awards. Here
What does that say?
The world's biggest video game convention.
Today
is my birthday.
Oh, is it?
Happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, man.
That's so nice.
So if you're in the crowd, now you know what to put on your phone.
It's okay.
Yep, right.
All right. No, don't listen to him.
That's awesome.
All right, that was a look at Wandering Sword right here on Gamescom Studio. Now, our next Gamescom Award category is Best PC Game. Seb, Leonie, take it away.
It's the final platform. It's Best PC Game. How many hours have you spent with a PC game lately?
I would say more than 40 a day.
Oh, 40 a day. I would say we just read out the nominees for Best PC Game 2023.
Let's hear it.
It's Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Dwarf Fortress, Payday 3. We got Rika, And last but not least, we got Shadow Gambit, the Cursed Crew. That's a hot list.
Yeah, that's a great list, actually. But there can only be one winner, as we know. And the winner for Best PC Game is Payday 3 by Plyon.
Welcome back, Amir.
Congratulations. Well done, well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Wow, it's amazing. 2 awards in one show. Last time we thanked the developers, our partners. This time it's all about our dear community. Thank you so much to all the Payday heisters out there, whether you play on PC or console. We love you and we salute you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's head back to the studio for a little bit more info. Let's go.
Payday 3 won the most entertaining Gamescom award earlier, and now it's taking home another. Joining us again on behalf of Payday 3 is Almir, Global Brand Director and Head of Community. Welcome back.
You're back.
I'm back.
You're back.
Back, baby.
Oh no, Payday 4, right?
Payday 4,
yeah, there you go.
So, PC game specifically, I think what I love about that platform is just the sheer diversity, the amount of options you have to play anything. But shooters have always resonated with the PC community.
Yeah.
What's it like making an immensely popular shooter for PC? I know that's got to feel good.
Yeah, absolutely it does. And I gave a shout out to the community. You know, we thanked the developers, thanked our partners before, but the community on PC are amazing, as well as consoles. But yeah, I mean, PC gaming, ever since Doom, right?
Yeah.
FPS has been the way to play games on PC for many of us, and we're just so happy to be part of that crowd. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually played Payday 2 with my friends on Steam, forever, and that would be our go-to game. And then Payday 3 I previewed on PC as well, and it ran perfectly. I had it at max settings. It was great. So I'm curious, are you going to allow mod support for Payday 3 when it does launch?
That's a great question. I mean, for Payday 2, we've supported mods since forever. We've got over 50,000 mods in Payday 2. With Payday 3, given that it's a new foundation, we're making it in Unreal. We're going to talk more about that as we get closer to launch, because yeah, it's not the easiest thing to make sure happen properly, but we love the modding community.
What is one of your favorite weird or hilarious Payday mods that you've seen before?
There's one where we have a heist in Payday 2 called Bullock's Mansion, and in it we have a shark tank with a shark, and someone replaced the shark with me. So I'm in the tank floating. Yeah.
Are you alive? Can you swim?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can swim in game and in real life, I think. Yeah.
Wait, you think? You're not sure?
I'll have to try when I get back home.
Okay.
Is it just like one of those things where your team wakes up and you see what the community is making and you're just flabbergasted? Like,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, some of the modders out there, and shout out to the modding community, they spend, instead of playing the game, they make mods for the game in order to improve the experience of others. So yeah, they're fantastic. It's amazing.
Well, it's 2 awards tonight. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Of course.
All right, we're going to take a very quick break. But when we come back, we've got even more awards to give out here at Gamescom, including Best Trailer and Best of the Show Floor. The Gamescom Awards Show will be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Do you have fun? Fear of missing Gamescom? Relax. Gamescom is everywhere you want. Gamescom now. Register now.
Tune into IGN1 on your smart TVs for the latest news on your favorite releases, gameplay exclusives, and all the entertainment you can handle.
Cinefix on IGN1, your friendly Friday night home for film fanaticism.
You're watching The Weekly Fix, ready to fill you in on anything you may have missed in the world of gaming and entertainment.
Welcome to Should I Play This?
This is what to watch here on IGN1.
Find it all in one place for free on IGN1.
They turned into a network. Who knew?
The Cinefix Top 100. A list so secretive even we don't know what movies are on it or where they rank.
What do you mean you don't know?
Each episode will reveal one of the movies.
Did I rush it? Felt like I rushed. That was good. I liked it.
Talk about why it belongs and finally find out where it ranks.
Are you not entertained?
Are any of the movies we've shown here even on the list? I have no idea, and it drives me crazy. Join us as we find out on the Cinefix Top 100, Mondays starting July 3rd.
Why so serious?
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is the 2023 Gamescom Awards ceremony, part of Gamescom Studio, powered by IGN. Brian?
Yes. Today, we're handing out awards for games at Gamescom. Over the weekend, we'll also be announcing some winners for this year's cosplay contest, powered by Mini. Some of the most talented cosplayers in the world attend Gamescom, and their outfits don't disappoint.
No, absolutely not. That's happening Sunday, but right now, let's head back to the stage for Best Announcement.
Guys, the next category does not really have a list of nominees. There's only just one winner, and the category is, Leonie.
Best trailer announcement. And you know what, Seb? I know what game we should play together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think this would be fun. We could sit on a couch and be scared out of our goddamn
Oh yeah, that
minds.
sounds like a good time. It sounds like a good time to be scared at home, alone, on the sofa.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. And that's why the award for Best Trailer Announcement goes to Little Nightmares 3.
Supermassive Games, Bandai Namco, welcome to the stage.
Here's your award. Congratulations. So, how do you feel about announcing at this Gamescom that you're going to make us all very, very frightened very, very soon?
So, I really want to thank everybody at Supermassive Games and at Bandai Namco. You guys have done the amazing thing. We were able to bring Little Nightmares back to Gamescom for the third time. And we're super happy because we're doing this for the community. This game is made for you. We love your engagement. Please keep playing Little Nightmares. Give us your ideas. Send us your feedback. We love you guys, and this is for you.
All the hearts. Let's get back to the studio and talk a little bit more about Little Nightmares 3. Back to you guys.
Little Nightmares 3 was revealed this week at Opening Night Live. It's the third entry in the puzzle platforming horror series. The announcement trailer certainly made an impression on the voting jury and the Gamescom community. Joining us once again on behalf of Little Nightmares 3, Wouter from Bandai Namco Europe.
Congratulations
again.
Yes. Thank you very much again.
Yes.
I'm getting used to this, you know.
Yeah.
I was here last year as well, and now back twice already. So very excited and really humbled with like the reception of Little Nightmares 3's announcement. We're super proud of it, and the developers at the Supermassive Games and our production staff at Bandai Namco Europe, they're really proud of the feedback. And like I said on stage just now, like we're doing this for the community. Like that's why we have a massive baby at our booth, right? So like it's, it's really the reception has been great.
We're doing it for all you messed up horror fans out there that just love to be disturbed. I'm one of those people. I love horror. It's my favorite genre. So the fact that this game got 2 sequels makes me so happy. So what's new in Little Nightmares 3?
So Little Nightmares 3, like as you saw in the trailer, there's 2 new protagonists, Lo and Alone. And you might remember from Little Nightmares 2, we had an AI partner.
Yeah.
In Little Nightmares 3, it's actually online co-op. So you can enjoy the Little Nightmares with your friends.
Is it also going to have couch co-op?
No, there's no couch co-op in the game.
Okay.
We wanted to make sure that that people still get that pressing feeling and still feel alone, even if you play as low,
Oh,
and not
that's
just if you
messed
play as
up.
alone.
You really want us to suffer. Oh my goodness. It took me a lot of guts to play the first one, and let me tell you, it was really freaky.
Yeah, you're not big on horror, right? So
I'm not.
I admire you for powering through.
But the story was so good, so I did
Really
power
was.
through it, but oh my god.
That ending, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was, yep.
No spoilers. This is a spoiler-free show,
no
my guy.
spoilers.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying nothing more.
Yeah, in terms of like building the horror atmosphere, the game is gorgeous. Like it's amazing looking. What is the development team doing to sort of keep that tension and that fear up throughout the game?
So, the game, the franchise was developed with that kind of art style in mind.
Yeah.
And that is really what makes that tension, or what brings that. And I think, you have little crows flying away, sand crumbling down, and there's just tons of creepy stuff happening, as you saw in the trailer, right? And I think keeping that pressure and that unexpected fear is really important for the developers.
Do you have a personal favorite character or section or little detail in Little Nightmares 3?
So it's the first time that monster baby comes through with that hand, like, it's like, ooh, what the hell was that? Very cool.
So you have a monster baby at Gamescom?
Yeah, we have a huge monster. It's like, I think it's 8 meters tall.
Oh my
So
god.
if you haven't seen it yet, go. It's a great photo op,
Awesome.
That's 2 awards for Bandai Namco tonight. Congratulations again.
Thank you very much. I hope you'll be back soon.
Oh yeah.
See you soon. Little Nightmares 3 will be coming to PC and consoles next year, but right now, the tough as nails side-scrolling action game Grime kicked a ton of gamers' butts back in 2021, and now it's back for more with an all-new sequel. Here's Grime 2. Giving it away now? Is it happening?
So
it might be
this
happening.
reboot of Kingdom Hearts is weird. I don't know if I'm into it.
Yeah, Donald Duck's looking a little different today.
Oh. Got it. That's incredibly sweet. Oh man, that's what Gamescom's all about right there.
You just saw the trailer for Grime 2 right here at the 2023 Gamescom Awards. The Gamescom show floor is packed with incredible booths and totally crazy activations, but only one of them can be the best of the show. Let's check in with our friends on the stage to find out the winner.
Oh, everyone, let me tell you, for the last days, we've been running around this Gamescom area like crazy. It's been amazing, but our feet are hurting, but it's well worth it because the booths are really awesome.
And it shouldn't be a surprise that there is a winner for a very special award, which is Best of Show Floor, which means best experience, best booth, everything. And there can only be one winner.
Yes.
Leonie, who is the winner for Best of Show Floor 2023?
The ones that exceeded our expectations this year. Our Bandai Namco Entertainment.
Welcome back to the stage.
Congratulations.
Like, this one is, I think, the most special for us at Bandai Namco Europe. Every year we come back and to give our community the best experience possible. This time around we built a booth and we made sure that there was enough playable for everyone. We had 5 games playable, we had 6 different photo ops, 168 stations. We're doing this for you, so this is the best honor anyone can get. Thank you so much, we're humbled.
Thank you very much for coming back to the stage. Back to the studio, guys. See you
next year.
Bye-bye.
Bandai Namco already took home 2 other awards. It's not surprising considering this year's lineup, which includes Armored Core 6, Naruto Cross Boruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections, Park Beyond, Sandland, and Tekken 8. And those all got tons of love out on the show floor. Joining us once again to accept yet another award, voucher from Bandai Namco Europe.
Hi,
You're back.
I've got like deja vu. I don't know what's happening.
You're
And like a double deja vu because we were here last year celebrating the exact same award.
Your booth,
you remember what I told?
What did you say?
I said I'm going to be back here next year.
And you know what? You are 3 times.
Here we are.
What's the lottery ticket?
I don't know. I'm not that good.
So a thing about Gamescom is that we get here early, just like you guys do, right? And we set up our booth and stuff, and all the big doors are open, and then huge things come through, like tanks and dragons and trucks and all sorts of stuff. What was it like watching your booth come together over the last few days before the public got to actually experience it?
So the great thing was, like, most of the games on our booth, we had them playable. They were already announced.
Yep.
We had to cover like a release date, I think, for Tekken 8, which has now obviously been announced. Armored Core was easy because it's coming out today, so go buy a copy. It's great.
Yes.
And like the difficult one was the Monster Baby for Little Nightmares 3.
Yeah.
We wanted to keep that on the reps. We actually did. We didn't blow it up until I think 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday. But we had like this huge curtain, like 8 meters high, around the booth to keep it on the reps.
Were you all there to clap and celebrate the annual inflating of the baby?
Great question. I wasn't there. Our social media team was there. They did a great job of creating some good content around the annual blowing up of the baby, and they've got some great content on our social channel. So follow us. We're everywhere. So
there's all the games in the Bandai Namco portfolio have really iconic and really cool things with them that translate really well to statues and stuff like that. How difficult is it to like physically bring those things in and out? Because a lot of them are like gargantuan.
Yeah, so balloons are a good answer. We have 2 of them this year. One for Naruto, one for Little Nightmares. The King statue on our booth came in 2 pieces.
Right.
2 big pieces. And that was the first time we built it as well. So it's an exclusive for the show. Same with the Jin statue, which was multiple pieces, which was easier to ship. The Sandland statue was very complicated, came from Japan.
Oh,
and
man.
it's almost like a figurine, but big.
Yeah, it's huge.
And then, we had a lot of fun with the bumper cart for Park Beyond.
That's the best.
That's the best. And if you haven't had a chance yet to see the booth, go check it out. It's really good.
Well, awesome. Congrats again.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yet again. Yeah. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll be handing out our final award of the show. The last one, everyone. The Gamescom Awards Show will return right after this. Stick around.
Be there. Be strong. Be fierce. Be better. Be different. Be winning. Be epic. Be you at Gamescom 23. Come and be everything at Gamescom 2023.
The Cinefix Top 100. A list so secretive even we don't know what movies are on it or where they rank.
What do you mean you
don't know.
Each episode will reveal one of the movies.
Did I rush it? Felt like I rushed it. That was good. I liked it.
Talk about why it belongs, and finally find out where it ranks.
Are you not entertained?
Are any of the movies we've shown here even on the list? I have no idea, and it drives me crazy. Join us as we find out on the Cinefix Top 100, Mondays, starting July 3rd.
Why so serious? 6 years ago, while talking about Sonic on Game Scoop, Brian, you had this to say.
At the point where we need to admit that this was never really a great franchise.
Wow. It was never really a good franchise, huh, Brian? Well, I'm sorry. We're well over, believe it or not, 100 Sonic games, 2 movies, a long-running comic book series, and 6 shows. When you besmirch Sonic, you besmirch everyone associated with Sonic, okay, Brian? Brian, I want to present you with this.
I will hold that L. I was wrong. I have since come around on that character. I have watched the movies with my kid and enjoyed them immensely. Sonic Frontiers is fun. I liked Sonic Colors. I liked Sonic Generations. I liked Sonic Mania. Something we can all agree on is that Sonic has been good. It's Crash Bandicoot that's never been good.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
If you enjoyed that, check out full episodes of Beyond, IGN's PlayStation show, as we talk, argue, and goof on everything PlayStation. New episodes drop every Tuesday on IGN.com and IGN Games on YouTube.
Welcome back to the Gamescom Awards here on IGN Live. We've given out awards for the most epic game, the most wholesome game, the best trailer, and so much more. But our next award might be our most important, the Heart of Gaming Award. Each and every Gamescom highlight is eligible for this award, not only games, add-ons, and technologies, but also people, institutions, companies, and concepts. Let's take it to the stage for more.
That is absolutely right, Stella. Every year, Gamescom awards its most prestigious title, the Heart of Gaming, to extraordinary individuals, organizations, and institutions who really want to change the landscape of gaming for the better. Presenting this year's award with me together is the CEO of Gamescom, Felix Falk.
Thank you. This is a very special award for us. That's why I wanted to give it out. And it's this time for a diversity initiative. Diversity is so important for us as industry, for the community. You know, it's about accessibility, about inclusion, about gender balance. You can see this at Gamescom. It's, you know, all over wonderful people here, and diversity is so important. So we give this award to Game In Initiative.
Congratulations, here's your award.
Thank you so much. We're so happy that this topic gets recognized, and we still have a long way to go, but it's great to have people's back. So thank you so much.
Yes, let's hear it from inside the studio. Thank you for coming, and absolutely thank you for this fantastic event and this wonderful opportunity.
Game In is a collective of people as well as companies that work together against sexism in the German games industry. Here to accept the award are Leonie Wolf, Sophia Henning, and Lena Laser. Congratulations! Now we are waiting for her to come in after taking the award. Yes, perfect, the stick mic. Hello, welcome. I am so happy to be here on this panel of wonderful women. So thank you so much for everything that you do.
Thank you.
So give us a little bit background on Game In. What exactly is it that you do for people who may not be aware of what this organization does?
Want to take it? Go ahead. So we're actually trying to fight sexism in the German games industry, and we are actually doing that by doing different stuff. Like we have a speaker database because most panels are with male identified persons, and we feel like there shouldn't be an excuse that Flinter isn't allowed to speak. And we just launched our safe space guide and policy to make events a safer space, and we're also doing our own panel talk next month. So we're working on a lot of stuff. We have a manifesto that companies can sign. So yeah, we're just trying to make it better.
Yeah, that makes me feel really happy that other women are working on this, because I can't tell you the amount of times that I've gotten passed over because, you know, some male developers didn't see me as someone who might be covering games. Yeah. So it is very good what you're doing. So what might some people do to try and get involved with this cause?
We have a Discord server that you can just come on and basically introduce yourself, and we share our events on there, and also whenever we have an update on the work that we're doing. And I mean, we're in the process of founding an official association. So at some point, there's also the possibility to help us out with financial support, because when we're doing these events, we're inviting speakers, diverse speakers, for example. We're trying to make people aware for the topic, and it really helps us out if people are helping us, for example, sponsoring locations, helping us with, setting up everything. And that's where financial support is important, but in general, just spreading the message. We also have ambassadors that are basically people that share our values and carry them out. For example, when content creators are sharing our values, it's very helpful to sensibilize people for the topic, etc.
Yeah, so you talk about outreach. So where can people go to find out more? Where can people link their friends to find out more about Gaming?
Yeah, they can visit gaming.fyi. It's all in German, unfortunately, but we have everything linked there, our socials, contact data, everything.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me and being able to answer some questions about Gaming. And congratulations again.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
All right, thank you so much. That just about does it for the 2023 Gamescom Award Show. Huge congratulations to all of our winners. We had a lot of fun here today. Maybe not as much fun as everyone watching from the show floor. Again, but that's all right. Happens every year. I'm so happy everyone gets some prizes. Remember, if you want to stay up to date with everything going on at Gamescom, whether you're here in person or watching from home, you can find up-to-the-minute info by heading to now.gamescom.global. It's also where you can take part in Gamescom Epics, the text adventure game of the show. Join the fun for your chance to win cool prizes. Tomorrow, we'll be back here with tons more game demos and interviews, and then on Sunday, you don't want to miss the Gamescom Cosplay Contest powered by Mini. Congratulations again to all the winners today here at the Gamescom Awards. A huge thank you to everyone watching in the crowd or at home, and of course, to everyone behind the scenes who made this award show happen. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
The Cinefix Top 100. A list so secretive even we don't know what movies are on it or where they rank.
What do you mean you don't know?
Each episode will reveal one of the movies.
Did I rush it? Felt like I rushed. That was good. I liked it.
Talk about why it belongs and finally find out where it ranks.
Are you not entertained?
Are any of the movies we've shown here even on the list? I have no idea, and it drives me crazy. Join us as we find out on the Cinefix Top 100, Mondays, starting July 3rd.
Why so serious?
Hey, you! Yes, you! Do you have FOMC? Fear of missing Gamescom? Relax. Gamescom is everywhere you want. Gamescom now. Register now.
Tune into IGN1 on your smart TVs for the latest news on your favorite releases, gameplay exclusives, and all the entertainment you can handle.
Cinefix on IGN1, your friendly Friday night home for film fanaticism.
You're watching The Weekly Fix, ready to fill you in on anything you may have missed in the world of gaming and entertainment.
Welcome to Should I Play This? This is what to watch here on IGN1.
Find it all in one place for free on IGN1.
They turned into a network. Who knew?